today a workshop, and we will try to learn more about smart ways to win potential clients. So let me start with a presentation. So in this presentation today, we will talk about how to attract high quality clients through targeted marketing techniques, how to maximize earnings from affiliate and IB commission structures, and how to build lasting trust and strong personal brand. So this is the session where it's not only for beginners. This session is and for advanced marketers and advanced people that want to scale the business. And I hope that you will learn a lot of things during this presentation. So the first thing that I want to share with you is related to segmentation strategies. So segmentation as a process of dividing a broad market into smaller, clearly defined groups. So this is definition. And we know that effective segmentation enables targeted marketing and high engagement. And each segment has distinct needs, behaviors, and characteristics. So what that means? That means that if you start to promote something, before you do that, you need to know who is your audience. And you need to make segmentation. And that segmentation can be really precise or a little bit broad. Sometimes in this niche, people call that segmentation or segmentation with teeth, which means that you try to in detail to segment your market. So what it means, you can always segment your market by geographic, by demographic, by behavioral, by psychographic, so in various ways. And that means that you can choose to promote affiliate business, Forex affiliate business, to people in cities and Africa or Asia or only one town or city, to people that have some interesting hobbies, that have special occupations, or they're rich or poor. You can create the profile and segment your market before you do anything. So what that means, segmentation matters. And the problem is that one size fits all marketing is outdated and inefficient. And you need to know that people, traders, investors, they have different goals, different knowledge, different risk profile, and you need to segment the market in the right way, because the better segmentation leads to better conversions, lower cost per acquisition. So the most important thing here is to understand in the beginning that you can reduce your costs, that you can improve your profit just if you make good segmentation in the beginning. And there is few examples of that in Forex industry, because new traders want education and demo accounts, for example. Passive investors, they seek stability and long-term performance. Crypto beginners need trust and security. So every segment of the market, they have different goals, different knowledge, different risk profiles, different wishes. And this is very important. So I will give you example just to see how that looks like in very simple way. However, you need to know that you can do segmentation much better, because you can create unique segmentation that nobody else will try. For example, I will just give you some example to give you just ideas. You can target your ads, for example, to people who watch some TV show. For example, everyone that watch TV show Billions, or everyone that play chess, or everyone that do something. And if you think that occupation or skill can be correlated with Forex or trading industry. But let me start with simple things. So I can split and segment market in 3 groups: beginners, novice traders, casual hobby traders. This is the first group. They're motivated by quick gains in learning fast. They're curious, skeptical, interested in demo accounts and signals, and simplified platforms. They want transparency, education, mobile-friendly interfaces. Then we can create a second group, and the second group will be intermediate traders, part-time traders. They have a limited time, look for easy-to-use solutions, they're interested in long-term growth, prefer automated strategies, they need clear value propositions, etc. And finally, you can create another group of people, professional advanced traders. They're data-driven, they're experienced, they actively trading full-time, they look for advanced tools, they want a deep market insight, you can offer news to them, you can offer a lot of things to them. So these are three groups that I can create right now and talk about Forex market. And now, what is the next? The next is behavioral targeting, which means using user behavior like website visits, clicks, trades, etc. to personalize marketing. So what you can do is use visited pages, session length, repeated visits, anything gathering that data from your website, for example, or from social media platform, and use that knowledge in targeting. Now, when you know that two things, now we can create the plan. We can create a segmentation strategy and behavioral targeting. So, what our goals are? If we have a segment beginners traders, the key need is to learn basic quickly and safely. Content offer for them can be educational blog, video tutorials, demo trading guides, cryptos, and several things. And preferred channel for this group of people is YouTube, then can be Instagram or mobile apps. Then we can do the same thing, segmentation for the part-time traders. Key need for them is to save time, automated decisions, grow long-term. And content offer for them can be a strategy PDFs, newsletters, platform cooperation tools, webinars. And finally, the best channel for these part-time traders can be email, Facebook, YouTube, etc. And finally, for professional traders, they want analytics, performance optimization, and supports for them. And usually, to find them, you need to use a LinkedIn, Twitter, Discord. Why? Because they're business people. You will find them on LinkedIn, or you will find them on X, just because they monitor news all the time. Now, the most important thing here to have in your mind is that reaching the right audience with the right message is your goal. So what you need to do when you did that segmentation, the first thing is that you need to start with audience research. You need to align the message and offer to audience stage. Then to use dynamic content where it's possible. And finally, to test, measure, and optimize that continuously. Of course, this is just theoretically. Next slides, I will try to explain you a practical way. So let me start. I will try to make segmentation example for beginner traders. So if I do that, for example, I want to offer them a PDF from a Facebook ads platform. And I want to do segmentation so I can pick right audience for them. So what I will try to do, I will target audience age from 20 to 35. Their interest should be forex trading, beginner stock investing, day trading, trading courses, etc. Behavior, they need to be engaged shoppers, recent app downloads in financial category, etc. Why I'm doing that? I'm doing that because I want to find someone who is engaged, who's really active on that social media platform when I want to target him. Then device, mobile first users and location. I want to target rich countries, for example, US, UK, Canada, Australia, etc. Now, you create the message, but that message is created only for beginner traders. So, the message will be, want to learn trading and start practicing with $0 risk? Join our free trading academy and get your demo account today. That can be the message. So, I will share that message on Facebook or Instagram ads or YouTube shorts or Telegram groups, and I will offer them some PDF step-by-step beginner trading course, or I will offer them free demo account, or I will offer them access to weekly signals, something like that. So what I did, I created special offer for them, because for this segmented market, I use special platforms for that, and I have a special message for them. So everything needs to be unique for this segmentation group. Now, I will do the same thing for part-time traders. What I will do if I run, for example, Facebook ads, I will try to target people from 28 to 50, because these part-time traders can be an older person. Message can be, trade smarter, not harder. Maximize your returns with tools built for busy professionals like you. That can be the message. And channels can be Instagram, I will use Reels and Stories, can be YouTube, pre-roll ads, or email drip series. And finally, what I can offer them. I can offer them to copy trading signal service. I can offer them smart trading for busy people PDF guide. I can offer them mobile-friendly platform demo access, something like that. So there is a lot of similarities with the beginner traders, but I need to do that tweak. I need to do that modification and align everything and prepare unique message for this segmentation group. Now, lastly, I can create audience, special audience I can segment for advanced traders. So I will target people from 25 to 50 years old. Their interests can be platforms like MetaTrader, TradingView, AI, technical analysis, prop trading, etc. And their behavior should be high engagement with trading tools. And the message that I will create for them can be, trade with institutional grade tools, ultra low spreads, deep analytics, fast execution, built for professionals. That can be message and ad. And I will promote that ad in channels like LinkedIn or YouTube TrueView or MetaTrader forum banners, etc. And what I can offer them, I can offer them low spreads because they're professional traders and they want low spread. I will offer them free access to advanced indicator pack, something advanced. And finally, I can offer them weekly market research, expert webinars. Why? Because they're experts. They like to read special research papers or research PDFs because they need additional edge in the market, which they try to find in fundamentals or technical analysis. So, as you can see, we can create for part-time investors some different, little bit different squeeze message, very, very similar that I just show in the previous slides. But like I said, as you can see, you just need to tweak your PDF, your offer, your message, a lot of things, and you will see that sometimes just to change a little bit the age, behavior, occupation, and you will target them very, very good. So to forget all these segmentation things, if you do that properly, you can increase your profit. You can reduce your advertising costs a lot, really a lot if you do that. Now, if you know how to do a segmentation, if you know everything how that works, now the next thing is the tools that you can use for that. So first, you will get always the tool in the advertising platform that you use. If you use a Google, you will have a Google research, keyword research, or anything else. If you use Facebook, you will have a Facebook audience insight. If you use some other platform, you will have there something to segmentate your audience. However, to make deeper analysis, you need additional tools. For example, free tools are Google Trends. You go there, type some keywords and see which keyword is most popular in some country. Facebook Audience Insight, there you can see which terms people looking for. You can see a lot of things about your demographics, your skills, or anything. You can analyze the data and use that for the future ads. Uber Suggest, it's a free version. Neil Patel is the owner of this platform. There you can use very easily too. Answer the Public, the platform from the same owner, free very often. You can get a lot of questions that you can use. And of course, you can use a paid tool. The same tools that you can use for SEO, you can use for the market segmentation, like SEMrush, Ahrefs, similar for web. Now, when you do that, the next thing that we will do, we will try that platforms. For example, Google Trends, you can identify emerging markets, you can track search interest over time, you can find any trend for any keyword which can help you to focus on the right term. Another way, you can see how that's easy to use. You just type some term, like I put here, MetaTrader, and I see how that traffic is high and how it's constant and how I can use with different combinations of words to find people that Google that all the time. Then Facebook Audience Insight offer deep audience behavior, breaks down by age, gender, interest, device usage, lifestyle, etc. And everything for free you can use in Meta Business Suite. As you can see, you get very good charts, very easy to use, and I'm used really often. Now, Uber Suggest, that can be free and paid, but if you use a free thing, you can get really a lot of things. You can get top pages, content ideas, keyword volume, SEO difficulty. You can see competitor analysis. So this tool you can use for SEO, but in the same time, you can use to segmentate your market in the right way. You can see the dashboard is very colorful and very easy to use. Now we have the Answer the Public. Answer the Public is a free tool, and you just put some keyword and get a clusters of questions and phrases that people can ask by topic. And that can be very interesting to segmentate people, to see what people ask when they want to know about something. So for example, if you put a MetaTrader, you will see a bunch of questions what people ask related to the MetaTrader. For example, right now that looks like this. You put some term and then you got a lot of questions. For example, you can put a trading view platform, and then you will get a bunch of questions that people ask about this platform all the time. Now you can use the SEMrush. It's free, but usually paid for the great data. This is very expensive, but it's the best in the market. So you will get SEO, keyword, market research, audience insight. You can get everything. You can even spy the ads of your competitors on Google. So this is the one of the best tools in the market, but it's more than $100 cost. And the problem is, for a lot of people, it's highly costly. But if you have money and you want to be professional, this tool is the best. As you can see, you have a very complicated and very beautiful charts here. So many options that you can use. You can analyze other people's websites. You can analyze the keywords. You can analyze the audience. You can analyze everything related with the traffic. HF is the competitor with the SEMrush. For me, a little bit worse version of the SEMrush, but very, very good too. So you can get the content gap tools, you can get backlink keywords, competitor tracking, you can get anything about other websites, you can get something about audience, etc. You can use that for your campaigns. And you can see the platform visual is very, very similar to the SEMrush. SimilarWeb, the last tool, website traffic analytics, reveal where visitors come from. You can track user interests, related competitor sites, but I possibly like to use to track user interest, because if you use what people ask use, you can use that knowledge to target right persons. And you can see the visual presentation of this platform is very similar to SEMrush and Href. Now, when we know all of that, we can concentrate on digital marketing strategy. So what we can do here, we can focus on value-first content to build the trust. We can combine organic and paid marketing to reach credibility. We can build brand presence using education, emotion, storytelling. We can track and optimize real-time analytics. We can identify buyer's journey like awareness, consolidation, conversion, loyalty. So the digital marketing strategy is something that you need to build. It's your plan, what you will do. But never forget one very, very important thing. And that thing is that this is not simple. Usually, people will not react on the first day, on the first minute when they see your ad or something. You need to wait to get the client, to get anything from the market. So, the best strategy relating digital marketing strategy is content strategy. The idea there is to educate first and sell second. So what you do, you try to educate people and later you try to sell them the product or the membership to the affiliate program. For example, content types like educational, what is the leverage? Social proof, clear results, testimonials, or emotional, how I quit my job and started trading full time. So this can be the content that you first educate people. And of course, on the end, you will have a CTA placement, soft CTA, mid content, strong CTA, and the end. So what is idea there? If you have a page and you want to promote something, you first try for people to learn more. You have the button, learn more, read this, nothing pushy. However, on the end of the page, when the user read everything, know everything, now you can put a little bit strong CTA on the end. You can put some strong message like register and become Forex affiliate broker or something like that. So you need to put the CTA on the end of the message with a clear command where you will tell, please do this and this now when you read all my text that I provide. So next thing, like I said, is education is marketing tool. Education is very powerful. So on the top of the funnel, you can say in any blog how Forex trading works for beginners, or is trading really profitable in 2025, or a lot of questions. You can see that in YouTube and other people websites, the same excellent questions that people ask for them. However, there is a middle funnel, and in the middle funnel, you try to offer PDF, books, webinars. For example, you can make a ebook like top 5 mistakes every new trader makes, or you can create a webinar how to start trading with a demo account, or you can create a bottom funnel, which means some reviews, comparisons, best broker for small accounts, or some affiliate link placement, etc. So as you analyze that, you can educate people in three different types of funnel: middle, top, and bottom funnel. And you can see that what each funnel consists of. Now, when you want to create a digital marketing strategy, you need to know that you need to try to create a multi-channel marketing strategy. It's a very good idea. Why? For example, if you created a beautiful post for Facebook, the same post you can publish on X or Snapchat or Instagram. So what it means is it's very smart to have multiple social, multi-channel marketing strategy, because you already put effort to create something. Now you can publish on several platforms in the same time. So for example, on YouTube, you can publish long-form education videos, tutorials, thumbnails, etc. On Telegram, you can put polls, for example, or channel with signals. On Instagram, you can put the reels. For example, TikTok and Instagram likes short-time videos with 15 up to 30 seconds. You can show your trading strategy in 30 seconds. It can be very, very powerful. And Instagram and TikTok likes that. And finally, you can use a blog with long-term articles, SEO optimized article, and put their evergreen content to attract long-term traffic. Now, I will give how to create attention. To make attention, you really need to have powerful title. So you can ask today any AI, it will help you. For example, you can create a title like how I turned $100 into $1,000 trading gold without no prior experience. Or 5 secrets pro traders don't want you to know and how you can use them today. Or you can create a title such as this is one trading trick helped me quit my 9-to-5 full strategy inside. Or you can create a title like the real truth about prop firms, what they are not telling you. Or avoid these free trading mistakes, or any other title that when people read, they get desire. And that is desire to click and read that article, because you push the pain. People have some kind of pain and you want to solve that pain, and you offer a title that will reduce people that pain or solve some kind of the problem. And that is very, very important. Now, when you know how to grab attention, you are really ready to do the great thing. However, the small thing that you need to learn, which can bring you, for example, not to be pushy, either on the blog, either on the social market media platform or anywhere, is to understand what is the soft selling and what is the hard selling. So soft selling is relation focused, conversational, empathetic, build trust, educate, offer stories, tutorials, blog posts, feels understood and respect. This is the soft selling. However, the hard selling is completely different thing. It is a transaction focused. It's a direct. It's a close the sale quickly. It's a buy now. May feel skeptical sometimes, but when you are ready, you can put that. I will just give you a couple of examples. For example, if you want to start, you always start with soft selling. Why? Because the soft selling is educational. You don't ask nothing for people. However, when they meet you, when they know about you, you can tell them, people, you can buy this, or people, you can use this. This is the push. This is the pushy ad, because now you tell people shop now, buy now, register now, deposit now. So this is the difference between the soft and hard selling. So when to use soft selling techniques? trust products like investment platforms, trading, education, financial tools, when you want to make early awareness in consolidation stages, when you want to build long-term customer relationship. But what is important here is that storytelling, education, that value-first content. And when you make a title for soft selling campaign, it is something like, here's how I learned to trade safely after losing my first $500. If you analyze that sentence, you will see that when I do that, when I do a soft selling, I'm talking about me and my experience. I don't tell you buy this, register this. No, I'm telling you this is how I had something in the past, how I had some kind of the pain, and how I did solve that problem. So this is the very, very important difference. So soft selling in action. You can create a title on YouTube, how I grew $500 trading account in 30 days. Or you can create a Telegram message. Look for this candle pattern in support zones. Or why to learn this system step by step. So everything is based on curiosity, to build the trust, to give people free education. However, there are hard selling techniques. When you use hard selling techniques, audience is already warmed up and ready to buy. Product is simple, with clear, low barrier value. It's time-limited offer or bonus. So why we are using that? For example, if you want to sell this t-shirt that I wear right now, if I want to sell the t-shirt, I know the t-shirt is not something that I need to explain. Everyone uses t-shirts. It's very simple to sell. And you can use a hard selling technique. Buy this t-shirt that I'm showing you right now. No problem. However, if people know who are you, if you warm up your audience, you can use these hard selling techniques without problem because they know you. On the other side, there are non-intrusive techniques, and usually we use them to retarget ads for people who already view our ad, or to place some limited time bonus. For example, there is a guy who registered on my website, and now I can offer him something special, some limited bonus, something. And when I know that he register on my website or is my email list, you know who I am, I don't need to introduce myself, I can offer right away, buy now, register now, some hard selling offer. Are we ready for the second part of this workshop? So we are continue to talk of smart ways to win potential clients. Now we are starting to learn something new, and that is IB business management and scale. This is I can say, the fun part. Why? Because the start is very difficult, sometimes painful, very slow. You need to fight to find the clients. You need to create a website. You need to create a social media platform. It's a lot of things. And you doing everything alone. You are completely alone in that. However, there is a time when you start earning money, and then you are ready to put other people to help you and to scale your business. So, like I said, to build a system, not a hustle, to delegate, automate, and scale, that are important parts in any business, and of course in IB business too. So here now we will learn how to recruit and empowering sub-IBs and setting and tracking clear targets. So let me dive in there. So why build a scalable IB work system? This is the question. So the question is we want to create a passive income engine. We want to create automation delegation. We want her to mentoring leaders. We want to enable 24/7 recruiting and sales. And what our goal is to attract, onboard, activate, monitor, and reward. So what it means? We want to run targeted ads and organic content to find potential sub-IBs. We want to automatically deliver training and tools to new sub-IBs. We want to help sub-IBs to start promoting right way. We want to track KPIs. We want to use automation and send bonuses, ranking, and tips. So we want to make the business of whole team. And now, the first question is where to find potential IBs and sub-affiliates in this Forex market business. So you can contact influencers and promote videos targeting make money with Forex on YouTube and Instagram. This is the first idea. Then you can go to the Telegram and Discord and join to active trading groups and pitch your IB offer. Then you can go and be active on Reddit and forums like Quora, for example, or Forex Factory or Baby Pips. You just post and answer about questions related to trading. Then you can visit various affiliate networks, CPA affiliate networks, brokerage specific directories, analyze that and find potential people there. And finally, indirectly, you can use paid ads to target audience interested in passive income. So you promote the passive income using the ads, and then using the email list or other things, you put people to register to sub-IB program. Now, as you can see, we have the goal and we have the path to our goal. But this is not easy. Sometimes, like I said earlier in yesterday's workshop, we have the messy middle, Sometimes we don't know how that will look like. People will watch my YouTube video or watch my short video or react to my post, and after that will do nothing. And maybe after a couple times, and maybe after a few days or 7 days or 10 days, that person will create some kind of the trust and then sign up as a IB. So sub-IB. So idea here is to understand that there is always messy middle, that people always try to learn something about you and then maybe to register. So that thing, you need to be ready that people will investigate. They will maybe Google your email, your name. They will Google maybe about your business. They will visit your Instagram profile, then Facebook post, then they will visit your YouTube, then maybe be on email list and a lot of things, and then maybe in some moment become your client. So how to invite IBs to join program? So if you want to do, you need to create a high converting landing page. And on that page, you need to put a clear title. For example, earn lifetime commissions by becoming a Forex IB. Then you need to show commission structure, support system, testimonials, broker reputation, etc. And on the end, when people read all of that, you need to have a clear call to action. Call to action can be apply now, or book onboarding call, or join to my Telegram group. So this is very important. So in the first part of your landing page, you put the title and all important things to educate the people. And on the end of the landing page, you will do the call to action. You will say, apply now, like I said, book onboard call, or join to this group, or join to my email list, or something. Now, in IB business management, the most important thing is to create email funnels. So in the first email, you want to offer something that can be value for people. For example, that can be interesting title for leads. Welcome, here's how you can earn from trading volume, or how one IB earns to $2,000 monthly passively, or free tools we give you to get clients fast, or join our private Telegram support group, etc., etc. And you put all that sequences day by day, day by day. And in the first email, like I said, you will give the offer. That can be PDF, that can be indicator, that can be some tool, that can be something valuable. And in all other emails, you will nurture your client. You will send emails, you will educate, you will help them to be good in the business. And you will offer them education, like weekly strategy tips, like client acquisition tactics, like compliance guidance, like a lot of things. What is important to understand now is that you need to schedule regular content. And using some platform like Buffer or Metricool or some other platforms, you can put a lot of short content and set to be published on particularly timed slots. And there you can put testimonials, infographics, broker features, questions, answers, etc. And you can use the ChatGPT to create various messages that you want to share with other people. So it's not hard, but it will take time to do that. Now, for IB Business Management, you cannot promote brokers and CFDs directly. So you cannot create ad and tell, visit this brokerage page. No, you cannot do that. What you can do, you can create ads to promote your PDFs, to promote your email, to promote something else. And what you're doing there, you use Meta or Google ads or TikTok ads targeting to find passive income seekers, crypto groups, affiliate marketers, forex traders, and to retarget campaigns to remind them to sign up, for example, to your email list. And of course, you need to use the lead magnet. You need to offer people something free, some PDF, some training, something. Now, the tools to automate the whole system can be CRM, affiliate platforms, or email marketing platforms, funnel builders, social schedulers, chatbot support. I talked a lot last day about that, but just fast to remind you that there is a lot of platforms that you can use. You will always get the affiliate platform for your brokerage company. However, sometimes if you want to send emails, you need to use a special email marketing software like a Mailer, like a GetResponse, like a Bravos, like a Kit, or like a System CEO, like a lot of things, or funnel builder that can help you to generate very fast landing pages, like lead pages, or click funnels, or VP funnels, etc. And of course, I use Buffer for social scheduler, or I use ManyChat for chatbots, where you can people provide education and explain some things using automated bots. Now, the question is how brokers will help you in target setting. So each sub-IB create their own targets. For example, number of new clients, trading volume, retention rate, etc. And usually, brokerage companies will create a lot of marketing solutions and marketing offers or special offers where they will give bonuses, top sub-IBs of the month, gadgets, trips, rewards. And you need to use that knowledge and use that things to attract clients. And that is very, very powerful. I will just stop here and give you just one example. 10 years ago, one big brokerage company, they decide to offer free car. So imagine that you can get a free car if you become a deposit trader to their forex brokerage account. And you need to deposit at least $1,000, and car that you can win, it was, I think, $50,000 at that time. So a lot of people receive reward as a car, and you can easily promote, car giveaway. There's no limitation for that. And the good thing is, when you put an ad, win the car, people will react on that. To win a free car, it's a something. And if you put that, that can attract a lot of clients. Of course, that's a thing that forex brokers started to use and to offer to everyone else. But I just want to share you how some kinds of rewards can be a great thing to find clients. Now, what is our goal? To build an international network of sub-IBs and sub-affiliates to attract new traders to brokerage firm. So, our goal is to create a scalable system to duplicate success in multiple regions. And now we will see how to do that. So, to create that business expansion and to make the scale. When you make first money and you have money and you can find employees and you can build a business, you need to do in the beginning video training, SOP, marketing templates. So operation procedures, SOP, they're very, very important in any business, because when you give to your employees the operation procedures, they will do their jobs very easily. So, for example, you can give someone to publish regularly on social network 10 posts per day. And you can create a SOP, operational procedures, and explain that person how to do that, how many, which way, which visual photos to use, etc., etc. Then you can recruit global sub-IBs and affiliates through paid ads, social media, influential memberships. Of course, you can find a lot of people and bring them in that industry. And that is very hard, but long-term business. Then you can use global content in English and scalable platforms that we talk about, social media platforms like YouTube, Facebook, Telegram, but you need to automate that. You can hire people to help you in that. Then you need to support new partners via webinars, online groups, and automated email sequences. For example, you can hire some person, and that person can publish emails, campaigns. Then you can explain in procedures how they can remove the bad emails with the low conversion and replace with the good ones, and improve the email sequence, etc., etc. And then you will improve your business. And of course, you need to track all of that if you want to be successful. So the first thing is recruit local sub-IBs. So in the beginning, you can always start from your city, from your village, from your local environment, and talk with local traders and small trading groups. Visit trading meetups, financial seminars, co-working spaces. You can approach financial influencers and trading educators in the city. And of course, in this stage, you need to do personal networking. You can offer inexecutive support and IBs, you can leverage personal connections, etc. And this part of the job is really like any business. Now, what is important here is how to recruit local sub-IBs. You need to highlight local support. You need to emphasize person support, provide marketing materials. You can build a local community. And it's important to create face-to-face meetings, to recognize performance and loyalty, to position as a partner, not just a recruiter. And when you finish that, you are ready to build your team. Actually, all the time at the talking, I'm thinking about the team. So you need a team of people that accelerate growth, that leverage a team, provide support, create a scalable structure. So when you do that, you need to find some people to work for you. In the beginning, you will be alone. I said that. But later, you can hire some people. There are a lot of good freelancers can help you in your business. And if you have money, because now you have affiliates, sub-affiliates, you generate money, then you can use that money to hire people to help from some ideas. First, content creator. So the role of content creator is produce the marketing content, videos, articles, social media, to adapt company messages for different audience, to manage social media presence in new markets, to support lead generation, engaging content. So you have a role for that person. That person can work a couple hours per day in the beginning and then can work 8 hours per day. So just you need to free your mind. For example, right now in my business, I have a people that work only 3 hours every single day. Some people work 8 hours for me. So you have a lot of possibilities in this area. Then you can have a customer service or admin. Role of that person should be provide responsive customer services in target regions, assist with onboarding with new traders, manage documentation, act as the point of contact between QQ and clients, etc. So the major thing is when you talk about customer service, you always need to have someone to help you in day-to-day business. You need to have some assistant, and that assistant can communicate with people, but that assistant can help you. Of course, you can hire that person for a couple hours per day, up to 8 hours per day too. Now you need to have sub-IB educator in some point. That it's not mandatory in the beginning, but later you need to have sub-IB educator that train new sub-IBs on company products and programs, conduct webinars, conduct online trading sessions, provide ongoing coaching and support, help improve sub-IB's performance, etc. That's a person that will open, for example, a Google Calendar, create a lot of slots of half hour to 1 hour, and whole day have a meetings, one-to-one personal meetings with potential clients, with some people that already are clients, some people that educate people around your business. Now, finally, in the last stage, maybe you will have need to hire the growth strategist or advertising expert. So that person can help you to design and manage marketing campaigns, to run paid advertising, to identify lead acquisition channels, to analyze results, optimize growth strategies, etc. That person can be very, very valuable. And using that person, you can scale the business. If that person can run good ads, that can increase your email number of users for your email list, or you can increase the number of visitors or the targeted clients. You can do a lot of things because the growth strategist will grow your business. And finally, what I want to show now is that on the end, when you do this business and try to do expansion and scale, there is a very, very important message there. That is that business expansion and scale is something hard. As same as you are alone and doing everything alone, in the moment when you hire other people, it will be very, very, very complicated. If you watch right now this graph, you will see that on this chart, you have up and down, up and down. So your business expansion and scale is not something that just go up and every single month you will have more and more sub-IBs, more and more traders who bring to the Forex brokerage company. You make more and more money. Everything is more and more. No, it's not. Like I said, business expansion, you will have ups and downs. You will have sometimes a good amount of clients, a lot of success. In some periods, you will have a down moments. You will have a problems. So this is something that I always want to tell people to think a little bit about that, because a lot of people just give up when they see that they cannot scale the business. Scaling the business is very hard because you will have a lot of expenses, and sometimes your expenses can be bigger than your revenue. But you need to be brave and wait and push, and then in one moment everything will switch and your business will be on the right track again. So what is important to understand is that business expansion in scale is not easy. It's hard, you'll have ups and downs, but you need to be consistent and you to be stubborn. You need to push, and remember, this is a long-term business.